Well, I think in the sacrament of baptism, God is choosing the human race in a profound way. So just like in his son Jesus, who takes on flesh and blood, God in the flesh, that God embraces humanity in his son Jesus, so too in the sacrament of baptism, God the Father is embracing humanity. And basically what happens in that sacrament is that in all of our messiness, God chooses to be with us. And not only that, he chooses to be one of us, and in the sacrament of baptism, he actually makes us him. Our flesh and blood becomes his flesh and blood. We become members of his body, which means that once we're baptized, no matter what happens in life, we'll always remain a beloved daughter, a beloved son of God. So God's mercy just covers us when we receive that great sacrament. The Eucharist, for me, is a constant, perpetual reminder of Jesus' mercy for me. That no matter what goes on in my life, that Jesus is always offering himself to me. So even when I fail, when I stumble, when I fall, the sacrament of the Eucharist is what constantly lifts me up and reminds me that no matter where I'm at in my life, if I'm feeling it, if I'm not feeling it, that Jesus is truly present in that sacrament to me. And so every time I receive the Eucharist, I just am constantly reminded that Jesus just says, no, no, I love you, and I just want to be with you. Just let me be with you. The sacraments are a privileged place to recount in mercy because of this. A lot of times we think of sacraments as something that, like, kind of collecting graces, you know. It's like, oh, I need more graces, so I go to the sacraments. No, 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 no. Yes, sacraments are a conduit of grace. But basically what the sacraments are, it's an encounter with a person. It's an encounter with Jesus Christ. So every time you receive a sacrament, you're encountering the one who is mercy. And every time we participate or celebrate a sacrament, the one who is mercy is offering his heart of mercy to you. So each time you receive the sacraments, I always try to step back and remind myself that who am I encountering in this moment? Jesus Christ in the flesh. That the same risen Christ who walked 2,000 years ago is the same Christ who is walking in our midst each time the sacraments are celebrated. That's why it's considered a celebration. The risen Christ is in our midst each time we participate in these things.